I don't know what that shit means, but
it's crazy though.
Yeah, something like that.
Joe, when that beer come, could you grab it? I think she gonna ask you your ID.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, bet. All right, you ready? All right, welcome back to another episode of the SmooveView. I'm your host, SmooveQuez, and I'm joined by my illustrious camera girl today, Deja. You heard? And I'm here with a very, very special guest today, man. This guy is making waves across the city, doing crazy features with big artists. Today, I got Fascin8.
Yo, it's Fascin8. How y'all doing, man? Appreciate it. Appreciate you having me out here, bro.
Appreciate you coming. So Fascin8, like, where'd you get your start? Like, what's the name Fascin8? Where does that come from?
So my name's Nate. I came up Nate when I was like 14. I started rapping. And I don't know, it was a playoff on my name. I was just young, and it was something that stuck with me. I started rapping. Everyone knew me as it, so I just kept it. I am with it for real.
So was 14 the age like you started making music? Or?
Yeah, when I started actually writing.
Okay. So were you influenced before that, like, or was it just like something you picked up and like practiced?
Something like my brother, when we were younger, my brother used to always rap. He used to always try to get me to rap with him. He was always on like the battle rap stuff, and I was just cool on that. And you know, when we were younger, rap was a lot more gutter. Mm-hmm. You know, you felt like you had to your life had to be in shambles, or you was out here slinging or killing people. And you know, when I seen people like Wiz and Big Sean and Mac Miller, I was like, all right, this is actually dope without being so sincere and just more fun. And that's really what sparked me to do it myself.
Are those like your main influences? If not, like, who would be like your influence in music?
My main influence is definitely Wayne. Shout out Weezy, my dog, man. He punchline king, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I'm a punchline rapper, so shout out to Weezy.
Okay, for sure. What's your favorite like Wayne project?
No Ceilings.
For sure.
It's a mixtape. There's a lot of other ones real debatable, real close, but man, that No Ceilings was crazy.
I remember my cousins like blasting that when it first came out. Like, when people play it now, I had to take a step back and like remember why I know every word to the songs, is because I just heard it like all the time.
A million times, yeah.
So, I know you're doing a lot of things. You're doing shows. You just making a lot of waves in the city. Like, how did you come to like become the artist that you are today? What type of trials? What type of maybe good things? Maybe influences again? You know, that got you where you are today.
So I've been making music, and I actually put out my first album in 2020. It was called Fascination. Shout out Vortex, my homie Bird. Growing up, my best friend's dad was a producer, but his sound was definitely more his era of time, which is dope because I am a boom bap punchline rapper, and we made some waves with that. We moved like 500-600 CDs, and we had a whole team behind us. That was really dope. And you know, I kind of got away from it a little bit, just to have a little more creative freedom. More so, just more up-to-date beats, you know, something more around my age. And yeah, shout out to Lo. He hit me on to AKA Fabian, man. He the code the Wiz in the city, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Fabian. And he got me hit to Will Y and a couple other people. And just from there on, I started making my own connections. But I'd say like a year and a half ago, I only had like 800 followers. Mm-hmm. I was still struggling. My first album was like my biggest hit. And after that, everything just felt like a dud. And I just started thinking business mind, and I ran across this dude, Slagle. He gave me a lot of the business game and a lot of trial and error stuff, you know. And I really just started devoting time and bread, just being all in. Some of it got me some bad activity and stuff that I've been weaning off. Like I was almost at 20,000 followers, and then I had to clean it up, brought me back down to 11. And not that followers really matter, but you know.
From 800 to 11.8.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, in a year, definitely, you know,
nuts.
The biggest growth I've had, because, yeah, I've been at it serious for 5 years, you know what I'm saying? So, just to even be here, and I just started shooting my shot, man, like these big features, I just send them an offer. They'd be like 6 months sometimes that they hit me back. Mm-hmm. They finally got back with me, so, you know what I'm saying, we ran with it, now I'm here now.
To even, like, segue to that, how'd that feature with the Russell come to be?
You know him, Offer Bass, you know what I'm saying, he's a real big indie artist. He's always giving a bunch of free game. So I just sent him, I got this track locked in. So I got an album called Locked In, it's about 19 tracks. And the main joint on there is called Locked In. It's some real West Coast turn up stuff. Which I'm a bar spitter, boom bap, serious conscious rapper. This was like one of the first times I made something that wasn't just thrown together, that was actually fun, and, you know, had some turn up to it. I was like, this is perfect. I sent him that beat and like 3 others. I wasn't even done with Locked In yet, so I had to make it a remix because I didn't think he was going to respond. He finally did. I sent him the bread. He was real professional, sent me everything, the BMI codes, all that, his record label stuff, so they all got their proper credits and everything, and yeah, that's how it went down.
That's hard, man. When I seen it, I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I really like enjoyed the Russell's, his movement, period. Like,
Crazy,
even
bro.
his music, like his music is like him just talking, and it's like the coolest shit ever to me.
No, fact. I'm a big fan, so I got a lot of his music downloaded.
For sure. So, what do you think like the switch was that made you go all in? Like, was it just I gotta be serious? Joe, if you don't mind. Thank you.
I guess the difference was like, I felt like at a certain point I was putting my heart and soul and a lot of bread into it, and I'm like, man, I'm not getting no return on investment. Or like, the main thing was, and I said it in this song, I made this joint called Hidden Gems album before my last, and I was telling my dude, Sonny, you can't be pushing 30, asking what we could, dog. Never say never, I'm too good to knock on wood, y'all. Like, now I'm over here pushing 30 and we still ain't, you know what I'm saying? I know it's never how it's planned, but it's like, man, I would be so mad at myself if I never really tried.
Right.
And you hear people like La Russell and Russ is like, man, if you ain't even willing to put like at least 15, 20 grand in 3 to 5 years and not making a dime of that back, you're not really trying. So it's like,
Yeah.
I can't live with regret. So that's where it got me here.
So, that's even the segue again, go back to the Russell and Russ, like that's a lot of my like motivation, like just to keep doing stuff. Like that's why like I'll pop up doing interviews, or I do music, I'll just do a random like recap of like my weekend with some music I done made, like just to like constantly be creating and constantly be putting something out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So La Russell's definitely a workhorse, man. I mean, that man puts out so much music. Like, I'm a big fan of his. I probably don't even have half the stuff downloaded just because I'm so focused on my own music, and he just puts out so fast. Like, but it's also a beautiful thing because you can always go back.
Have you ever hit like maybe a rock bottom, like chasing? I guess have you ever like came to maybe like a rock bottom or a low point where you were like, maybe I should stop? And when you, of course, because you're still sitting here, like what got you past that?
Man, just, you know, getting affirmations from people. I've done easily over 100 local shows. Everyone know around here these local shows are terrible, man. The support around here is just so bad. And, you know, I always rap and being around people doing shows from the same 15 to 25 people. You getting 2 to 3 fans each show. Like, slow grind is just like, it's tiring sometimes, man. And I would run across strangers, and you know, we had a big group of artists. Like at one time, man, I felt like the Cleveland scene was kind of popping, and there was just a bunch of us, man. And some of their friends that I didn't even know come up to me like, yeah, you the one, or you know, you gonna be the one to put everyone on. Like, I could see it in you. You got something special. And just little comments like that is really like pushing me to like, oh, I can't quit now. Like, so just little small stuff. It ain't even nothing big, but just a couple pats on the back. Sometimes what people need. That's why I support your homies, man.
It's free. For sure.
It's free to give someone a compliment, and you don't keep it real with them. If you don't like it, you ain't gotta like it. But if you do, tell them, because you never know when they're ready to quit. So,
like you said earlier a little bit, all you gotta do is try. Like the least you can do is like try. Like you try shit, you fuck around, come out that shit. Like I found out like it's not really the issue that's happening, it's how you respond to it. You know what I'm saying? What is your response to the turmoil or whatever that's going on? Like, are you gonna be a bitch, like to say it in the least, or are you gonna put your big boy pants up and keep going type shit?
Facts. Because if you think bitching up is gonna get you anywhere, it's not. And everybody making music now, so at this point you gotta low key be even tougher than ever before. Like, you gotta stay solid and deal with all the criticism and negative shit, and excuse my language and all that. So it's like,
okay. What's something about being an artist that people don't normally see about like the grind of being an artist? What is something that like a behind the curtain thing?
There's a big difference between making music as a hobby and doing it as a business. There's so much business information that you think you gonna know just by watching a little a Russell clip or a Russ clip, and you know what I mean, they do give a lot of game. If you do enough research, you can figure it out, but it's a lot more than just seeing it, thinking it, and trying to do it real quick. Like, you really gotta take some time, effort, and money to do the behind the scenes stuff. Like, even just beats, like one of my biggest songs I feel like is a beat with a sample that's not clear. Like, that's just simple stuff that, like, say I did blow up off of that, I get sued for more than I made because I didn't know how to make all the money off of it.
Right.
So I'm getting 2 incomes off of these 5+ that someone else is suing me for. Like, so just that aspect as far as making it an actual profitable business, like selling yourself as a personality, social presence, how you react to disrespect, like all these small things is what makes a brand, and brand is profitable. A musician just enjoying himself sometimes can be, but most of the times not, unless you're surrounded by someone that's going to do that for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's good to have that support system. Know your business, you guys. Know your business, bro. I don't want to take too much of your time. We're not about to end like right now, but I know that was like a crazy, like, kind of ending statement. But I'll just maybe like 4 or 5 more questions. You know what I'm saying? What's a bar that still gives you chills that you came up with, like, that is like, man, how did me as Nate or Fascin8 come up with this?
Man, so I got this song called "Hurt Inside." I'm talking about a lot of pain that I went through. Shout out my moms. I lost my mom cancer about 5 years ago.
Condolences.
Appreciate that. It's never nothing easy to go through, man. I see a lot of people around me losing their parents and close ones. It sucks. And, you know, dealing with my brother drinking his problems away, and I just watch it hit him harder than everyone in the family. And, you know, the bar, it's a couple bars in there, but one of them was bottled up emotions, they gon' triple for they double. I'm explosive like Westbrook to the Russell, putting up a triple double. I've been hurting inside. Like, that's just such like a punchline, but also like it's coming from the heart. Like, it's real easy to talk about typical rap shit and pop your shit and I'm the hardest, like, and make punchlines with that. When you can really resonate that with like a personal feeling. Like, even to my brother, I was like, shout out to my brother, boy, I love you. You're such a genius. Don't let this alcohol fuel all your inner demons. I have them too, we can fight them, fuck them, let's get even. And ain't no true way to seek this when we breathing. Cause it was cancer took a mother from us. So either way we go about it, brother, we gonna be fucked. Not much left on this app. Damn, I didn't fuck the bar up, but.
Yeah, that shit, I feel that shit while you saying it.
Like, I cried after I made that shit, bro. And even to this day, I don't even listen to that song too much. But when I do, I'm just like, damn, bro, like. That shit hit home. So
when you do music and like in a feeling like that, that's what make hits. You know what I'm saying? When the people can resonate with it, it sparks a feeling. It might not be the same, but it can't be the same feeling. Like, I can't feel how you feel, but it creates like a, I guess not a nostalgia, but like a euphoria. You know what I'm saying? Like a euphoria for like that feeling and like and that like is entailed of like a great artist.
So I appreciate that. I feel like it's energy. Like, if a song don't change your mood right away, it's not good enough. Not good enough to not put out. It's just it's not your one. You know what I'm saying? As soon as that joint come on, you start talking. I should be in a place whether I relate or not. You know what I'm saying? So
if you could describe like your sound and your music in 3 words, what would it be?
3 words. Sheesh. I say lyrical, pain, and perspective. For real.
Well, I guess basically for what you just spoke about, like right before I asked you that question, having the feeling, if it don't change your mood immediately, like, you know what I'm saying? So you having the bars with the pain and the like, you pushing them, you hitting them with a whammy, straight hook shot, Javante Davis, boom, knock him straight out. So I mean, well, what would you tell the next? No, I'm not gonna ask you that. I'm gonna ask you, what would you tell a young Fascin8 as advice? What kind of advice would you give a young Nate?
Stop waiting, get active, get your own studio in there. The power of repetition is crazy. You know what I mean? And, you know, be smart, do your research. You know what I'm saying? If I was talking to myself, you a young king and you smart, bro, you going to school, you putting all your time and effort and all this stuff, and you accomplished anything that you felt like you had to based off social norms and what people push you to do. You take that in your own consideration of what you want in life, it'll take you way farther. And I feel like I could have been where I'm at now 5-6 years ago and it'd been a whole different ball game.
So shit, perfect timing though, bro. Like, I think, you know what I'm saying. I personally don't think that no time is wasted. Like, that was just a test we had to like get through. For some reason we couldn't pass that test type shit.
Yeah.
We finally got through it.
But maybe with a different perspective, you know, it could have sped up the process a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But we grateful. I'm grateful for everything. I'm glad I'm here now.
Absolutely. That's a beautiful word. Grateful.
Yeah.
Be full of greatness. You know what I'm saying? I know you got a workout clothing brand. You want to give a little bit about that? Shout that out?
Yeah, so I've always been known one of them dudes to lift. I was a scrawny little dude in high school, and I fell off for a minute, but me and my dude, Eric, and shout out to my dude, man, it's like my brother, bro, and me and him had this workout brand. We were just working out one day, and we're like, man, you know, we always being funny and, you know, bandit this and just being fried. We was like, man, what if we made a workout brand called Dumbbell Bandits, like, steal your life back? And his mom's actually was a heavier woman. She was having some health issues and stuff, and she turned around and, man, complete 360. She's great. She's looking great. So we kind of played off on it. It's kind of like a way to kind of get the younger crowd as well. Like the logo is a ski mask with dumbbells behind it. I think it's hard. We got some funny, catchy stuff to go with it. But the initial start from it is very personal and something that we love. So we got our own website, dumbbellbandits.com. Go follow Dumbbell Bandits on IG, TikTok. We haven't really hard dropped yet, but we got a good 15, 20 designs we've been working on, ambassadors. We got this shorty in Atlanta. We got one in Phoenix. We got one in South Africa, Brazil. I mean, we've been going hard. There's one dude and his son, they always work out together, and we just been trying to build up the team. We don't have too much bread to put on it because he's a real estate agent. He got kids. I'm doing my music stuff. I just moved into a spot with my shorty, so it's like, you know, we just trying to work a hand with what we got. And I feel like we're getting a lot of good results and a lot of affirmations. That it's nice. So if y'all get a chance, even just to like and a share, like we said, it's just small support, especially starting out, it's gonna help. I don't need you to buy everything. We're not trying to make a couple bucks right now. We're trying to get so big, it's something bigger. So any support, much appreciated for sure.
Check out Dumbbell Bandits for sure.
Yeah, hit me up for a discount code, and I got a workout page, DB Bandit OG. I'm fried, I'm goofy, but I'll be working out. I show you everything I eat. I give dietary advice. I'm gonna just talk my shit to try to get you off the couch.
For sure.
And some people hit me up and said they appreciate that. I was about to take it down. So shout out to y'all, whoever supported, man. I appreciate that shit for real.
You never know who need it, and you never know who watching.
Facts.
Well, like I said, I don't want to keep it too long. Do you have things coming up, songs, projects, shows, videos coming up? You want, you know, people that follow and the people that, you know, watch the SmooveView now are going to be following you now?
Well, first and foremost, man, shout out my dog Joe Y. Appreciate him putting me on my album. He got some new shit unreleased that's crazy. That's my dog. He supported me. Shout out Big Boom. He another real one. I don't even know neither of these dudes like that. They support me more than a lot of my homies, families, brothers and stuff. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to Johnny Spielberg, man. He's going crazy doing this thing. Baby Savo just dropped some shit with him that was going crazy. That little Zombies Pack Punch line was hard. But I've been working with Johnny. We went to DR, shot some footage. It was dope. Me and him are about to work together here soon. And I'm actually plotting on a rebrand. I ain't really told no one this yet. But I feel like I done made a lot of growth. But I feel like I'm almost hitting the ceiling, and now that I understand business a little bit more and branding, I wanna fine tune. And a lot of people don't agree with that, and I get yelled at all the time, like, you just gonna drop. I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep Fascin8, because I feel like Fascin8 is me, is that little kid in me still that's gonna aimlessly drop and have fun with it, and I'm always gonna keep that. But I wanna have a more branded, focused on return investment, you know, something that's a little more worth my while, because I feel like Fascin8 is going to be my hobby, but if I'm dumping all this bread, I mean, I'm easily over 20, 30 grand in this music, and I ain't even got 2 grand back. But I'm going to keep it because I had this dude drive down from Michigan, White Lightning, cool dude, man. He drove down, talked to me and my girl. He's actually hired us both to do a show in Fort Wayne.
That's hard.
We stand to make a little bit over a band each, which is, you know, by far the most I'll ever make off music. And yeah, shout out to him for that, for real. But it's February 7th, so I'm excited about that. And
season.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that, and I'm gonna just take my time on this rebrand. It probably won't even be till like halfway through next year that I really drop it. But yeah, that's what I got going on.
Yeah, for sure. Well, again, man, this is the SmooveView. This is Fascin8, a very, very introspective brother.
Sir.
Had no idea. Glad you came to sit down. Grateful for you giving me your time.
For sure,
It's the SmooveView. It's Fascin8. And that's it.
Yes, sir. Fascin8 with A. Get with SmooveView for your own interview. Let's go.